Elevate Journey, how are you? It's Elle here. I am going to do your January 2020 reading. This is going to be for all signs, sun, moon, and rising. It's a general overall. We will do love readings for January for each zodiac sign. Um, some, all, or none of it may resonate with you. If it does, wonderful. If it doesn't, don't force it. Personal readings are still on sale, as well as coaching packages until the end of the year. The information is in the description box. Thank you so much for your love and support. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do, um, and help me grow the channel, please. Okay, so we did a 2020 forecast earlier today for the entire year, uh, which is important because not only are we starting a new year, we're starting a new decade. Mm. So let's get started with our spiritual guidance first and foremost. Um, we already know that the shift is powerful, powerful, powerful. We've been working up to this for quite some time. Um, and it's a time of action, a time to figure out what we want to do. Now, um, when I did the 2020 forecast for the year, the month of January's focus was on love. Um, Specifically, the Lover's card made an appearance. Peace, focusing on your peace of mind, and having that inner peace and tranquility. Um, but definitely a focus on love and calling in your soulmate and determining what it is that you want in that area of your life um, is the focus for January. So, in saying that, your spiritual guidance for January, relationship. I call in the infinite power of love to take over this union in every way. May it now fully belong to the divine. Let it unfold in the perfect way for each of us. I needn't fear letting go of control. My needs are always abundantly met. And certainly, love is in the air, but this in all relationships, you lead with love or should. Um, and how are your relationships serving you with family, friends, co workers? It's a time to examine your connections. Um, how do your connections make you feel? Does it trigger feelings of happiness, or does it trigger worry, fear, anxiety? Um, so it's time to make some healthy choices to surround yourself with people that are like minded, um, that make you feel good. Why spend time with people that don't make you feel good? Why? And if you have to spend time around people because it's work or whatever that don't make you feel good, then learn how to navigate those relationships where you take the high road. You don't allow those people to trigger you or get up under your skin. Goddess advice for the month of January, please. All signs, sun, moon, and rising. Goddess advice. Too many. Thank you. Goddess advice for the month of January, please. Goddess advice for the month of January. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. All signs. Thank you. Freya, bold. Be bold. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. She ready to go get it. So, and that's good energy for the first month of the year. Go get it. What is it that you want to make happen in 2020? Freya's here. You got to be bold, stand in your truth. You got to go for it. What is it that you see? What's in your vision? What do you want to do? How are you going to go about doing it? What steps are you going to take? Freya, unleash your adventurous side. Take risk and be daring. Don't play it safe right now. Instead, take bold action in the direction of your true heart's desire. Success comes not from timidity, but from committing yourself fully to realizing your dream. Hold the clear intention of success, and it shall come about. Enjoy the excitement of taking risks, of being bold, and of being daring. And be sure to celebrate your success with a party or by splurging on a wonderful indulgence. Various meanings of this card: take a risk, make a bold life change, appreciate your body, flirt, go have fun, and celebrate. Freya is a Nordic earth goddess of fertility, celebration, and passion. Freya rides in a chariot pulled by mighty cats across the rainbow bridge connecting heaven and earth. Unafraid of her sexual power, Freya teaches us to appreciate our attractiveness and to enjoy ourselves. No wonder then that the day of the week, Friday, was named in her honor, since this day is associated with the end of the work week and a time of celebration, and a time for celebration. Perfect, because why? Today is Friday. So Freya here to say, be bold, embrace yourself, love yourself. You are attractive. What is it you don't like about yourself? Embrace it. Embrace your body, embrace your looks, embrace your hair, embrace whatever it is. And if you don't like it, then take the steps that you need to change it. Because as you and you know, as you find, is the more attractive you find yourself, the more that you love yourself, the more that you step into that queen or king that you are, the more attractive you become to others. What's our moon advice for January, please? Moon advice for January, all signs, sun, moon, and rising. What's the moon advice for January 2020? Thank you. Focus. This came out. I want to say this is the January card that came out for the moon focus for January in the yearly reading. I want to say it's the exact same card. Focus on you. Look at the butterfly, because you're changing, you're transforming into the person that you already are, but you're embracing it and you're coming out of your shell and you're deciding who it is that you're becoming. Who are you? You're figuring it out. You're not what other people see you as. Who are you deep within? Focus on your life dreams. Focus on your mission. Focus on where you want to see yourself at the end of 2020 and get started in January. I like it. Okay, so we'll get our energies for the month. Thank you. And I'm going to do it by week. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Okay. Okay, week 1. Hostilities. Why? The first week of the new year? Okay, this could have something to do with jealousy surrounding holiday parties, New Year Eve parties. Be careful. Don't get mixed up with the wrong crowd. There are going to be some haters because you're making changes in your life. There will be people trying to drag you backwards. And when you refuse to do things their way or see things their way, it will create some hostility. They may not verbalize it, but you will feel it through gut instinct, your intuition. You will feel it. You will know where these hostilities lie and where they're coming from. And it could or could not resonate with you. Doesn't mean it's for everyone. And be careful of having hostile feelings toward anything, toward anyone. That's energy, that's triggering energy that's going to make you low vibrational and create blockages. You don't want to. So if you're feeling hostile toward anybody, anything in the first week of January, dismiss it, please. Week 2. All right, we have Archangel Gabriel here, letting you know to focus on making sure your throat chakra is balanced, making sure there's nothing medical going on with your throat, um, speaking your truth, saying what it is that you need to say, saying it to whoever you need to say it to, expressing love if that's what you need to express to someone. Um, Whatever those feelings are, whatever it is, um, whatever you want to ask for, whatever you want to say to the divine, whatever it is that you need to know, ask those questions, verbalize them, say it out loud, manifest, say what it is you want to manifest, say it out loud. Week 3 of January, storm warning, but number 10. So it's going to be it's either been something that you've been dealing with for quite some time. It will come into completion on the 3rd week of January. And for some of you, there may be something that arises in the month of January, but it will dissipate as quickly as it comes into play. Not going to be lingering. Whatever the storm warning is, will not last long. And you finish up the month with caring connections. 4 and 1 5, on your path to major transformation, major change, creating those bonds, focusing on the people that bring love to your life, that bring feelings of, I'm hearing melancholy, but that bring feelings of floating like a butterfly. I'm hearing sting like a bee. Okay, Muhammad Ali. But caring connections with all of your loved ones, um, focusing on the people that you care about and that care about you, and leaving the rest of it behind you. You may have to deal with it, but you don't have to focus on it. It's just the way that it is. What else? Okay. Week 2, please. All signs, sun, moon, and rising. Week 2. Week 3. All right. And week 4. Okay. All right. Week 1. Okay, we have hostilities the first week of January. Okay. And your third eye chakra, your spiritual sight. You may know, you do definitely need to call on the divine to make sure that you gain clarity about everything that's going on in January, especially going into that first week. The next card out is the Seat card. This is also the Hermit card in a regular tarot deck. This is meditating, praying, getting your divine guidance, getting your spiritual guidance, being still, understanding that you have to be still to hear from the divine, to hear from the Most High, to hear from the Holy Spirit. You've got to be still and listen. So important to get in tune and get in alignment with your spiritual sight, with your spirit guides, benevolent ancestors, gods, goddesses, whatever spiritual team you work with, archangels, angels, whoever's on your spiritual team, enlist them, work with them. This is going to help you navigate these hostilities or anything that comes in your path as January starts out. And regardless as to what's happening, because you'll be able to rebuild, and you may already be rebuilding from 2019, because 2019 has been a tough year for most people. But you're on your way back. This is also the Tower card in a regular tarot deck. So a shakeup, but it doesn't have to be bad. I'm feeling shake up in a good way. decisions that's going to, probably some people in your life are not going to like. It is what it is. It is what it is. So you guys have got to embrace the change that is happening and the change that is coming, starting right off the bat with the first week of January, and focusing on your spiritual side with your third eye. Okay, and then we have our fifth chakra in week 2. Going into week 2, our throat chakra. And what do we have with that? Listen. You need to listen for your spiritual guidance. You want to hear from the divine. This is also the high priestess in the regular tarot deck. So the divine are really here because they want us to work with them starting now, starting today. You don't have to wait till January 1. People like to make resolutions and that type of thing. I personally don't make resolutions. I haven't for years. I just don't. Because they didn't work for me. If it works for you, fine. But get in tune, get in focus, get in alignment, because change is coming. Get in alignment and listen to the divine and speak your truth. Talk to the divine. They'll answer back. They'll talk to you. And as we go into week 3, and whatever storm warnings that are starting to dissipate in your life, or whatever issues that come up because of the changes that you're making and things that you decided to do, whatever it is that pops up, 6 of Cups, lead with love. Don't let nobody rock your boat. Don't be shook. Don't be strong-armed. Don't let nobody shake you. They can't shake you and they can't break you. Just lead with love. Lead with love with everybody. Okay? And rounding out the month and our caring connections, that because we're building healthy relationships in January. We're not dealing with any low vibrational energies, and we're building caring connections with people that help a higher elevation, that you make them feel good, they make you feel good. It's a mutual give and take relationship. Out with that, 8 of Wands, success and growth. Beautiful. Also out, the Ace of Wands, new vitality. I'm telling you, it's happening. You're making some major decisions. And detachment. Detach. This is the Justice card in a regular tarot deck, because the divine is getting ready to bless you big time, because you are doing it their way. Once you start doing it their way, and detach from those low vibrational energies and people, places, and things, you will start to see major change in all of your connections and all of your endeavors and the things that you do, regardless as to whatever storms pop up. I like it so far. What you think? Let me know in the comments. I want to know how everybody's year is going. Love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it. Week 2. Thank you. Week 2. Okay. 4. Hey. All right. Okay, week 1. So week 1, there's some hostilities. We're being called to tune into our spiritual side, our third eye. We're being called to seek the truth, the answers that we need, and we'll have to rebuild. This is a tower moment here, and we're going. If you're already rebuilding, if something new pops up, so be it. But just continue on the path. Don't let anything that pops up shake you, shake your faith, make you question yourself or stop you from moving in the direction of elevation. Um, why? Ace of Wands out here, because you're on the right path. New things are coming in. The potential for um, revitalization and new passion and back in tune with maybe some things that you gave up on, reinvigorating those things and starting over again, picking up where you left off, and getting out of that space of you can't do it, because you can. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Then we got the Three of Swords, and this may be in relation to the hostilities that are prevalent in the first week. It could involve third party situations on the love front for some of you. Um, it could involve interference in your life in any sort of way. It doesn't have to be in love. Um, okay, some of you be careful at work. Check your work, double and triple check it. Someone may try to sabotage you at work. I don't know who that's for, but be careful. Um, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Going into the second week with our throat chakra and lead, um, which is the High Priestess, King of Swords. Because standing in your truth, standing up for what you believe in, and moving forward, regardless as to what anybody has to say about it. It's not about them, it's about you. And if it's about them because they're connected to you, there's your spouse, your children, um, your employees, however they're connected to you. If it involves them, being a better you is better for everyone. Being the best that you can be is the best thing for everyone, right? Okay. And so you're just standing in your truth and authenticity and doing what you need to do. Don't be swayed. Once again, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Now over here with our storm warning, which is a 10. Um, so dissipating, a storm that's coming to culmination. However that happens, you're going to lead with love. It may not feel like a win. It may feel like a loss because it's not going the way that you want it to go. But remember, if something doesn't go the way that you want it to go, the divine have other plans for you and your life. So, like they say, if door shuts, another one opens. So, if it's a loss, if it appears to be a loss, remember that it's not really a loss. Because there will be some Five of Pentacles, there'll be some walking away. This is you walking away from what doesn't serve you. There may be some people that walk away from you because they can't identify with the changes in you. They can't identify with the space that you're elevating at. They can't understand um, this path, this spiritual journey, the path that you're on. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And out with that, King of Wands in reverse. Um, Aries, Leo, Sag, but in reverse because this storm warning and the walking away will cause some momentary um, lack of stability, whether it be uh, real or imagined or perceived. Um, like I say, some of you will feel like there's a loss happening to you, but it's not a loss. So pick yourself up and don't let it get the best of you, whatever this is that may or may not come up for some of you. And going into the last of the month with our caring connections and the new vitality, success and growth, a lot of fire energy in this monthly reading. Because you've gone inside, you're detaching, you're going in and doing the work on and thinking very deeply about the steps you're taking, not being impulsive, and working methodically through whatever issues you need to work through. Four Wands. Dream fulfillment, wish fulfillment, marriage, celebration. It's coming together. It's coming together. I like it. I like it. We're going next. Okay. Okay. Why is the Three of Swords here, please? Why is the Three of Swords here? Three of Swords here is because there's something you're up against, but you're going to stay in control and handle it, whatever it is. Whatever this situation is that you're coming up against, don't worry. It's a new, for some of you, it is a new problem with this page, with these hostilities and whatever this is, but no need to fear, worry. You're going to remain in control during whatever it is. So no need to be concerned. You have what it takes to get over it, to get past it. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Okay. Five of Pentacles is here because Eight of Cups. Something's over and they're walking away. The Eight of, this is facing up to, you got to leave some things behind. You got to leave some people behind. And some people may be leaving you behind, but it's a necessary ending. Whatever this is, it's necessary in order for you to move over into this Four of Wands energy. We're going to get an overall love advice for January. When you meet your soulmate, you feel calm, no anxiety, and no agitation. And I like this card because, a lot of times in relationships, you spend wondering how the other person feels about you. How do they see you? Should I do this for this person? Should I say that? When you meet your soulmate, when you meet the one, that person, you don't have to guess. There won't be anything that will make you feel anxious. There won't be anxiety. There won't be agitation. Those things don't exist when you're with your true partner. They just don't. Romance for the first week of January, please. That's too many cards. Romance for the first, that's too many. I know it's a lot going on in January. Somebody's getting married in January, and some of you got engaged over the holidays. Some of you are getting engaged around New Year's. Weddings around New Year's. Okay. And some of you are in a place of not having anybody and you don't even want to hear about love. Well, you should want to, because even if it's loving yourself, because love is the answer to so many things in life. When you operate from a place and space of love, everything becomes very clear in the steps that you need to take in all your relationships. Okay, you deserve love. Okay, so whatever, you are lovable. So this is directly toward, this is the first week of January, going into January, attacking those things that create self-doubt within yourself, that create the feeling of not feeling worthy of love, not feeling like you're going to have love, being anxious about the person that you're with, not knowing how they feel about you. Quit focusing on how they feel about you. If they're not telling you, quit focusing on it. Focus on you. If you're in a relationship and you have to guess what's going on, ain't nothing going on. Love yourself first, because you deserve real love. And as you move through the month, stay optimistic, because you can have positive thinking brings in positive love. You can attract negativity by being a negative person. You can block love from coming in because of negative thinking. You have to stay in a positive mindset. Um, in this card, she's making an offering. Offer yourself up to the divine. Let that be the source of your joy and fulfillment. Um, Learning to love yourself and being the best you can be. You will be amazed at how surprisingly true love will enter your life. Okay, and as we go towards the end of January in the third week, because we walking away from the low vibrational stuff. We're going to stay in a space of leading with love, handling with the King of Wands whatever we need to, staying true to ourselves, forgetting about whatever little hiccup this is, because your love life is ascending. If you let go of what's not serving you, you're making way for new love to come in. And you need to make those decisions early on in the year. You don't want to start 2021 in the same place you're starting 2020. And yes, it's time to start thinking in that mindset. Think that far ahead. Don't, I mean, don't stress over it or obsess over it, but have a clear picture of where you want to be. Because your relationship will level up. And like I said, there will be engagements in January and marriages. Now, you're being cautioned about codependency. If you're in a relationship that's toxic and you're dependent on one another in any means, if it's substance abuse, if it's domestic violence, if there's anything like that going on, please, 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 please seek help. Um, I am a domestic violence survivor. I am a transformational life coach, holistic healing and wellness. Um, if I can help you, please reach out, but get help. And if you're just codependent on, well, we've been doing it this, I've been with him so long, I've been with her so long. Yeah, we fight a lot, but that's what we do. That's what we do. Why? That's where you want to stay? You want to stay in that energy? Well, they don't call. I'm not quite sure. I think they love me. I think they care about me. I don't get to see them as often as I like, but they come around more than they used to. Uh-uh. No. That's a form of codependency. Hanging on to something that doesn't serve you. Gotta not do that. Okay. That's about it. We're going to get a couple final energies for January. Just to be clear, pull a couple more for each week. See is there anything else, Spirit, for the month of January that we need to talk about? Anything else we need to talk about for all signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of January? Is there anything else that we need to talk about for the month of January for all signs, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Thank you. All right. Going into the first week. Stay strong. Bring out your inner strength. Whatever you're facing, it's going to dissipate. There's only a couple energies here, the hostilities and the Three of Swords, that you need to worry about. There is a rebuild card, which is also the Tower card. Your third eye chakra, seeking your spiritual guidance. The Seek card is also the Hermit card, going within, figuring out what it is you're passionate about. What do you see yourself doing in the month of January? How are you going to start your life in the month of January? Because it's going to set the tone for how you move into 2020. But you should move in with new energy, attacking whatever plans you have moving forward, and remembering that you deserve love, and don't let anybody make you think that you don't. Stay strong. Stay true to you. Beautiful card. Look at that. Beautiful card. Stay strong. Um, This is also the Justice card in the regular tarot deck. So this will also, fairness is at play. So things will, the universe conspires in your favor. So there's no need to worry, be fearful, self-doubt. None of that is relevant at all. Then we've got the Queen of Spring, which is the Queen of Wands. So this is you believing in yourself, standing in your truth, knowing how attractive you are, not letting anybody get inside your head, um, not letting anybody talk you out of something that you want to do, that you're passionate about, that you know will change your life or change the course of your life. Maybe not immediately, but it's going to set the tone for changes that you desire and that you want. Okay, and then moving into the second week, I love it, love it, love it. We've got the Star card. Cause the heavens are shining on you. Archangel Gabriel here with your third chakra. The High Priestess, listen to your inner voice, listen to your divine, listen to your instinct, get your spiritual guidance, pray, meditate, talk to the divine, because you're ready to handle whatever it is. Stay optimistic about your love life because the star is shining on you. So you can look to your future with hope. This card says, look to the future with hope and optimism. The power of faith to move mountains. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. So just in this first week, you're looking at some hostilities. But the divine is here right in week 2. Like I said, whatever this is happening that may come in January or that you're dealing with in January, it's going to go away as quickly as it came up. And if it's something that you've been dealing with for quite some time, there's a major shift. It's about to be over. And going into work week 3 with the storm warning, having to lead with love, the 5 of Pentacles, the walking away, the 8 of Cups, the walking away, but staying in your truth and authenticity, the King of Wands. Your love life is leveling up. The World card, because the world is yours. You're manifesting it. This is beautiful energy to start the year off with. Um, Success, freedom, joy, peace, um, all of the above. Now, once again, 5 of Winter, 5 of Swords, walking away from what no longer serves you. And if you look at this, purple is royalty. Purple represents the divine. It represents royalty. Standing in your truth and authenticity, walking away from whatever that you don't need anymore. It's low vibrational for you. It could be good. It's just not you anymore. It could be good people, could be a good place, could be okay things. It doesn't have to be bad, totally bad, but it's not good for you. It's not good for the journey that you're on and that you're trying to move forward on. So once again, walking away. And there's 2 5s here, 5 of Cups as well. So trust, knowing that there's a reason for everything that's happening. 5 and 5 is 10. You have 2 10s in the third week of January. Completion of a cycle, ending of something that has been troublesome, ending of a relationship that doesn't serve you, and moving forward. Look, she got her butterfly wings on. Major change and transformation. And this is happening whether you want it to or not. Because when you don't make decisions, you decide not to change anything. You decide to stay put. I'm going to just keep going like it's going to get better. I'm going to stay right here. I'm going to stick and stay. Well, for some of you that decide to stick and stay, it will get better. But let the divine tell you to stick and stay. Don't let your neighbor tell you to stick and stay. Don't let your mother and father tell you to stick and stay. If you don't hear from the divine, time to move. Absolutely. But so remove yourself from negative emotions or anything that may hinder your elevation and your process moving forward in 2020. In the last week of January, um, Prince of Winter, Prince of Swords, um, which is much like the page. Okay, so we had the page in the first week and the page in the last week. So, but whatever it is, you handling it, because here you got your sword out week one. You riding the polar bear by the end of the month. You riding a polar bear on a snowboard by the end of the month. What more confirmation do you need that everything is working in your favor and for your highest good? What else would you need to know? Well, if there's something else that you need to know, um, we can do a personal reading. Um, so, book that if you need it. Love and light. I love you guys. Thank you so much for allowing me to channel. I really do appreciate and love you. Um, please subscribe, hit the like button, comment, all of those good things, and I will see you soon.